Welcome to Reality and Chill with Nishi and Kenny. Hey Kenny, how you going?
Going really well, thanks, Nish. How was your week?
Oh, good. Tiring. Unpacking. Packing
Moving
is
house.
yeah, moving house. Sorry, it's one of those things that's just like feels never ending. Like I feel like I'm getting ahead, but then like there's still so much to do.
Yeah, two
But it,
steps forward, one step back. But it's good to know that you've got your priorities straight, and reality TV has obviously been, a primary thing to achieve each week.
man, squeezing it in. But there are so many good shows like out now. Like Southern Charm, we're going to cover today. I
Sorry,
just know.
excuse me.
That's all right. Beverly Hills episode 1 for this season's come out too as well. We've
Yeah.
got Potomac, Salt Lake. Is there another one? I feel like
I
there's more.
know. It's like I feel like they're the 5 I'm watching. So anything, and then as well, we've had like the Mormon wives as
Okay.
well coming back. So yeah, it's been a bit of a joy actually, which has been because I've been sick the last 2 weeks, so that's been pretty awesome for me. Even though I just fall asleep to it, like I'd finish work, start watching it, and then just fall asleep and have to rewatch it. But
Oh
yeah,
my
it's
gosh.
been great.
I can barely keep up with all the shows. I'm like, man, I need to like keep. I'm actually behind with Potomac because I've been so onto Mormon Wives.
Yeah,
It's
and
good.
then Married with Medicine's back, and I've always been a fan of Married with Medicine. So yeah, it's kind of hilarious that yeah, there's a lot on, but I mean, we can't talk about everything. I kind of think Southern Charm is got to be a big winner. Like, it's so good at the moment with Craig being single. So, all those boys arguing and jostling for position is just too much fun. And I know we love Beverly Hills just because of the glitz and the glamour. And
Yeah.
it's, been like 15 seasons, like they've been with us such a long time. But yeah, what are your thoughts? Like, where's your heart at in terms of priorities to talk about?
Oh, to talk about Southern Charm, I feel like we need to break it down. Loved Southern Charm. I always love Southern Charm. It's yeah. And I'm
Yeah.
excited to start talking about Beverly Hills soon. I have to admit, it's looking all right this season. I liked episode 1, so
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, I think Zoe coming in is such a good addition. Like, you can tell
Oh,
straight away this is gonna
no,
be yeah, I'm really looking forward to it actually as well. So, yeah.
same. Did you ever watch the Rachel Zoe Project back in the
Never
day?
watched it, but just the way she handled herself and the way she just went straight into where she's at with her marriage, honesty, the way
Yeah.
she would just ask the hard questions when it was a group of them without trying to be dramatic, but just very real. I was just like, "Oh, she's perfect." Like, and I don't even know her, but I was like, "She's perfect."
She's so cool. Like,
Yeah.
she's done this whole TV thing before, and she's very direct. She's so chic. She's, like, in with the in crew. Like, she is, like, perfect addition to Beverly Hills.
Yeah,
So
but she's not showing off and got tickets on herself. Like, she's in
no.
without being a tryhard. Yeah, she's really cool. I like her.
Exactly. So,
So,
any
so I think because it's hard, because we were really enjoying Salt Lake and we covered it, and then just with time commitments and everything, it's almost like we either do a wrap up where we go, right, we'll just talk about everything we watched this week, which could go on for hours, like we did the first time we ever recorded, or we just pick like the best of the week and just go, which I like pick of the week,
pick of the week. Yeah,
which
let's
is
do that.
Southern Charm. Yeah.
Yeah, done. Let's do
You like
that.
that idea? Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, as you know, we just play it by ear. But yeah, pick of the week, Southern Charm for sure. I like, oh
Let's
my
get
God. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, I mean, should we I feel like we should start, like, at the beginning where they've just finished the party and the whole Sally and Venita catching up post-party. Can I just say, Sally, I'm just so not a fan of how she's handling this whole Craig situation. I don't know because I feel like she's just definitely not a girl's girl. Like we picked on that last episode in our podcast, and I'm like, it's just unfolding, before our eyes.
In
Like
real time. Yeah,
it's
exactly. It's so cringe in a way because it's just like, and also Vanita, not like, I was the first time she put up some clear boundaries rather than just running around and being her little pet and setting up the
Mhm.
party and doing
Yeah,
everything she was doing for her, right? While she was just like, it was kind of weird. So that was good to see Benito stand up for herself. But with Sally, I'm trying to work out, is she just a bad friend or is she somebody that just loves parties so much? I feel like she just wants to be at the party regardless. And either way, it's not a great look for us. The boy crazy thing's true, but I just think she kind of, yeah, like, Oh,
Yeah, her cringeworthy. I just feel like it's just that she's so like the boy crazy thing and just needs that validation from boys, and that is just her focus. And everything else is, behind that. Like the way she treated the new girl, Charlie,
Charlie?
like
Yeah.
getting
No,
so
you're right. She's boys crazy. She's competitive and boy crazy. Like, she had put dibs on Craig. But then I look at that as well because I really like Charlie. I think she's great
I
energy. She's,
love
like,
Charlie.
perfect for the show. But, like, the concept that hang on, like, obviously Craig's just split up. Can you put dibs on somebody that quickly? You
No, you
know?
can't.
No, you
You can't.
can't. She
No,
needs to chill it out. Like, she's not being chilled. So I feel for Sally, she's somebody that is pretending like it's all casual, but she's already it seems like she's already got feelings, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
absolutely has caught feelings already, and
Yeah.
Molly called it. You know how she said Molly had that chat with Vanita and said, "You can't call dibs on Craig, you can't." I really
Yeah.
like Molly. But yeah, it's so true. You can't call dibs on it. When everyone goes like, whenever if people become single, like, they're fair game, you know?
Yeah, I mean, particularly when people are freshly single and somebody like Craig that came out of a really serious relationship, like,
Love
clearly, if you make out with Craig, it doesn't mean anything at this point, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like she's just reading into the situation with Charlie way too much and being so territorial, and to pull her up and have a chat with her and like just get really annoyed with her, I just feel like it's just really like too far. She took it too far.
And on the flip side, yeah, because it's like, well, I brought you in, and it's that whole like jostling and, like, so you have to behave. You see this quite often with friends where they've brought the
Mhm.
friend in and then they kind of assume that
Absolutely.
the friend is just going to behave a certain way.
Yeah.
But yeah, Charlie's a young girl with everything going for her who's just going to, pretty much she's just so charming, Charlie. But,
She's
like, shall we go back, like, because there was a few scenes I feel like we should chat about, like, even, like, with Craig going to Charlie's workplace and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I mean, we can go through scene, but, yeah, anything else from the party before we go into the next episode?
nah, it's just the aftermath of it, isn't it? Hey, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it
But no,
is.
I agree with you. Like, then Craig is clearly into Charlie a bit more, and he's just like enjoying single life. He's like, he says it himself. He's like, I'm just enjoying flirting with people, and so he should. Um,
What did he say? He's like, I've definitely got attraction for Charlie. And, actually, yeah, Sally
yeah,
too. Like, in a really kind of offhand position. Who wants to be number two? Like, it was just like, oh, yeah.
and Sally doesn't know that, right?
No.
Which I
But she
mean,
should have been able to pick it up from the party. Like, look
yeah,
around. Don't, like, it's pretty obvious. Yeah.
read the room, yeah. I think when she watches this season back, she's gonna definitely cringe a little bit, seeing how
Yeah,
she.
exactly. So, like, there's Sally, the Vanita, and the Charlie. I think these, as single girls, is kind of interesting that we've got them sort of sitting there. Then we've got Molly, who's kind of like more this kind of satellite personality, who's quirky, funny in her own right, and obviously a massive fan favorite, but not really part of the girl clique at
No.
all, right? And then on top of that, you've got, and I've sort of made some notes here, that with Madison, she's very similar to the role that who was the girl actually? What was her name? Um,
Cameron?
remember? Because now, yes, it's like Madison now is a new Cameron, like the kind of untouchable woman. The kind, like, she's got all the respect of the guys, she's not really in the fray anymore, but she's like that spokesperson that can kind of come in and out. And I personally prefer her to Cameron. I think she's doing a better job. But I feel like it's the only winning situation with these boys. Like, you never really want to be dating them. You never
No.
want to be one of the, like, you're much better off being in this position that both Cameron and Madison had. Otherwise, you're kind of not in a great, like there's not a great outcome for you in this bunch of guys. There's just not. Like, what's
That's
your thoughts there?
yeah, that's such a good read. I didn't pick that up. But yeah, you're so right. I mean, they used to fight with Madison all the time, and you saw the flashbacks that they showed to this episode. where they all just thought she was trash. But yeah, now she has the respect of them. You know, she's also moved on from all of the drama. She's happy now. She's married. She's got her baby and her family and all that sort of stuff. So
Yeah,
she's not in the fray because that's not her headspace, which is nice as well for her. But yeah, you're so right. It means that she has like a solid place in the group because you mentioned last time, and I didn't realize this, but the girls come and go depending on whether they're in a relationship or interested in the boys. That
100%. Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
that
The core is the male friendships in Southern Charm. That's right. So yeah, so it's rare. So Cameron was like one of the boys, right? But was married outside of that gang. You never saw the husband, so to speak. And similar with Madison, to get to
yeah,
that position is not an easy path. It's
no,
like so the fact that she's made it there, which is the only successful place for a female on this
that's
cast. Like, well done. You're a legend. I think you're a legend.
yes. You know what? Good point, because maybe this is why Venita feels like such an she doesn't fit in, feels like she doesn't fit in because she's got no real interest with either of the, like, love interest with any of the boys. They don't really like to hang out with her, so she kinda just floats in and out and just it doesn't feel like a right fit.
Oh, no, she's definitely not a right fit. So
Yeah,
I think this is the whole thing of when it really went into the whole politics of black and white and in the South and stuff. It is, for me, clear that they've put the role on there because she's a black girl. Whereas
right,
Leva was a natural fit and everything like that. And they've sort of, and I feel like I really feel for her because she's a Southern girl. She's got so much going for her. And in a way, she was better suited to Paige and Sierra and like
yeah,
those girls in a way, like she had that real fashion sense with them. And so she did have those real friendships, I think. Like with Sierra, it was real. But I also think with Paige and her, they had the fashion
yeah,
thing.
they do.
So yeah, I can understand why she was sort of supportive instead of Craig. That she's
Mm,
never really gelled with those guys. So it's
no.
this awkward thing that they got her in.
Yeah,
But she's not a real fit. And I actually really feel for her because I think Vanita's a cool chick. But
yeah.
because it's awkward, it's hard to watch sometimes with her, isn't it? Like
It very much so. And it can't she can kind of come across as being because you know what I mean? Like, because she doesn't quite fit and yeah, I don't know. You know how we were saying she needs to relax a little bit?
she
What
definitely needs to relax, but, like, you're not gonna relax if you're not around your people, right? So if you're in a circle of friends where it's not gelling, the more you try to make it work, that's just extra energy in trying to make something work, and it just ends up, like, slowly oscillating worse and worse until it's completely out of whack, and I think that's what we're all feeling at the moment is just an energetic thing where she is not and everybody's really on her side as well. Like most podcasts I've heard, I haven't heard exactly people talk about it like this, but most people sort of say we love her fashion, we're
mm,
behind her, but there's just something not quite there, right? Like it's just yeah, it's an interesting one.
yeah, yeah, interesting. I wonder if she'll depending on how she goes this season, I wonder whether she'll come back next season. Like, even her coming back this season after JT's not here, I'm surprised that she's actually back, but I guess she does have still got that close relationship with Sally.
But I really think it's this like, I don't know what you race politics. I think
Yeah,
it's the fact that with everything that happened with
yeah,
Catherine,
yeah,
using that emoji, really offending, Black
yeah,
Lives Matter, all of that. They're like, hang on, this is the South. We're literally around plantations. This is really offensive. We need Bravo knew they had to do
yeah,
better. So I feel like it's
yeah,
partly there. Whereas,
absolutely.
like, I wish just Lever and Lever's husband were in, like, and their kids or whatever. Like, there's ways that they could still make sure
Yeah,
they're portraying South better
yeah,
without,
forcing
like,
it.
just yeah,
Yeah,
without forcing it. Yeah,
like,
exactly.
keep doing Bravo went through this with all most of their franchises, like Ebony on Roni. There's so many.
Well, this
Um,
is true. They don't do it with the all black, but they'll
no,
do it if it's an all white cast.
all
And
white.
and I can understand why you want to show it more blended, but it still needs to be authentic
Yeah,
friendships. Like
it
you can't just force it in. Otherwise it looks weird and feels weird.
feels weird. There have to be genuine friendships and connections. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
yeah, so what else happened? Yeah,
I
I
really wanna
sorry, go on.
sorry, you go ahead. No, no, you make a point, Nish.
No, all I was just gonna say was I really liked getting to know Charlie a bit more and her mum
That's
conversation.
exactly what I was gonna say about the phone call. It was so gold. I wrote down some quotes.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, go through the quotes because that was
Alright.
funny.
So,
It was hilarious.
were you pleasant? So this for me, it was the quintessential Southern. This is why we're watching this show, is to
Right,
see how the behaviors are, what the culture's like, and you can see the generational gap here where from and she obviously comes from a wonderful family. You can just see she's such a wholesome, cool chick.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, the fact that it's like, "Were you pleasant?" And she's like, "Mum, what are you talking about?" "Yeah, I was pleasant." And it's like, "Were you interesting?" But how all the focus is on the women to be liked, which can't be a great space to be in, like that you're always looking for validation from, like it but it's real, and I really appreciated it.
I know, it's, I love seeing that too, and it was full on 'cause it's so old school and, like, really traditional, but you can definitely see those underlying values of, yeah, how do you present yourself in a social environment? Like, those things on face value are just so important to them, and it's just like, that's the difficult
The
thing of
manners. I love it. I love it. It's so I wanna see more of her with her family. I love that they're a country family as well. I love that she, is really the belle of the ball. Like, she really is the top echelon there in terms of, I think, like, come on, she's working in an art studio. She obviously has, like, an awesome, fairly well-off family. And then Shep coming in his late 40s, just not really understanding the reality that you're not in the game like you used to be. Like, these particular belle of the balls that have the pick of the land, right? So they have the pick of the land, and Shep doesn't realize he's not in that pick anymore. You're
Right.
not on the lineup. Like, you're a bench warmer, like he hasn't got to the reality
He
of
hasn't.
it's
Yeah.
so gold. It's so gold.
He's still going for the same like that girl, I forget, Sienna or whoever he dated last season. She was 26. This girl Charlie's 27, and he's trying to hit on Charlie. It's like, dude, he just hasn't it hasn't clicked yet, has it? Like, when is it gonna click for him that he just
Yeah. That you no longer, because the way he sees it, he's thinking, like, I'm still like, if there's any group of guys, I'm gonna be in there. I'm good looking, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the top. And this is why I'm saying part of his identity of always just being shorts and easygoing, relaxing, he's holding on to that, right? Because he's like always been so he never really has to make any effort about anything.
Mm.
He's always been in the top couple of choices, and he's not that anymore, and he hasn't been for a
For
while, but watching him catch up to the reality is the best viewing ever. Like, it
yeah.
is so fun. He's delusional. Like, we know the best housewives are delusional, and we are seeing a delusional man here. It's the best. I just laughed like, oh, I love this episode so
No.
much.
When he sees, I can't wait till the reunion, and then when, Andy will bring up how Charlie says, "Oh, it's like talking to your dad." Like, what that moment where I just want him to get confronted and just get his reaction on that. Like, how does that make you feel? Like, come on, that should hit him, you know?
And when he's in the car going, "Look, I'm not really jostling for position or anything," it's like, Charlie is already you can already see there's chemistry between, like, her and Craig. She's not interested at all, Shep. Like, there's nothing there to show us that she's interested. This whole concept that, "Oh, look, I'll be a gentleman and, I won't jostle for position." It's like, actually, you're not a
Yeah,
contender.
not a
You're not
contender.
a
Like, you
contender.
can't sit
It's
down,
so
you're right.
good.
Oh my god. And
It's
then yeah, go on.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, and then seeing Austin, like, now you've got, Craig who's interested,
Same
and then
thing.
the third part is, yeah, Austin, like, he's now seeing that Craig is getting a bit chummy with Charlie, and there is an underlying jealousy there, I think.
They're 100%. So I've got a theory here that the
Uh-huh.
reason why these boys even wanted to have a relationship is when Craig was doing so well in his relationship with Paige and he was just winning, winning, winning. Remember when Shep was just belligerent, drunk at BravoCon, like being a real, and they had all those situations. And then Austin, like there was all this kind of talk, and then suddenly he's with his girlfriend Audrey. It happened kind of it to me, and then, like, Shep was on holiday, and I feel like they were like, "Oh," it's almost like, "Oh, this is what you're meant to do," or something. I just
Yeah.
feel like these guys are never gonna settle down, and I've actually written down some of Austin's ex-girlfriends so we can go through them, because with Austin, I think he's just a serial, like a serial dater. He's not ready. He doesn't really want to settle down. So you don't have to pretend anymore. But if we have a look at some of the amazing girlfriends he's had, so we go back to Chelsea. Like, it seemed like they really fell for each other. Remember him and Chelsea? Chelsea was an
Constant.
awesome,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah,
grounded,
yeah,
smart, beautiful woman.
yeah.
Obviously, Madison.
Oh my
Like,
gosh, you forget
come on, the star. Olivia,
yeah, Olivia
amazing.
cool, yeah, he should have
Sierra,
oh my god.
Audrey.
Oh my
Like, so
gosh. Actually,
these are all high quality girls, and this is
yeah,
what I'm saying, like, he just doesn't wanna settle down. So I'm
yeah,
just gonna have to blow my nose. Excuse me, you keep on chatting for a sec there, Nish.
yeah. You make a good point, and you know what? All of those girls are, like, top tier, like, he doesn't understand that he is settled like, he is batting with every single one of those girls. Like, the fact that he even got all of those girls is actually pretty crazy now that you mentioned, like, when you list them out like that, it's wild.
It's wild. It's absolutely wild, and so with each of those, he has just behaved really badly as well. Like, he's just so he doesn't wanna settle down, so stop trying to pretend, you know what I mean? So what's happening now is now Craig is single. Craig now is getting all the attention, and he's like, "Oh, hang on a minute. Like, no, I need to be back in the game." And same with Shep as well. You can see they're all kind of subtly, this is why it's going to be the best viewing ever. And I know, like, last time we chatted about Southern Charm, I was saying how I don't have the same kind of empathy trigger with the boys.
Mm,
And I just don't, and I was thinking about it, it's like, because it doesn't feel as toxic, like, when those guys are having their clashes, and these are really ridiculous fights and stuff, the toxicity is different for me, it's, like, pathetic. Do you know
mm,
what I mean? Like, it's this really obvious ego-based stuff
yeah,
that I don't feel as triggered by. But that's, I think, what it is, watching the boys, why it's way more entertaining for me than and not as triggering. Like, it's still as entertaining watching the girls, don't get me wrong here, but I feel like, watching Brittany and Jax or whatever, like, I'll come away and go, "Oh my god," like, it would take me a while to recover
yeah.
from really negative stuff that you see, but with these boys, I love it. There's not 1 minute that I don't thank them for being such idiots and tools on telly. Like, it's the
Yeah.
best.
No, I 100% agree with you. Um, oh, hold on a minute. I'm now worried that my mic is playing up on me like last time.
Yeah, so, I mean, with Madison and Austin, because I think that might be one of the next scenes, but Madison and Austin go for crabs, right? And that's where he's pretty much telling Madison that he doesn't wanna be with Audrey anymore. He's
Yeah,
saying it without saying it. Just hate that behavior as well. You've been with this girl for how many years? She
I know.
doesn't owe, like, a direct conversation. Like, this is how you're managing a long-term relationship, you piece of shit.
Like,
Like,
together. She also
all
seems
these
a nice girl.
oh,
Yeah.
what like, what, on TV, you're gonna discuss that, like, you're not really feeling it.
I know.
Yeah, he's an
And like,
asshole. He really is an asshole.
and for Madison, I actually felt really sorry for Audrey when Madison told um Audrey that Sally is into Austin at the beach party. I was
Yeah,
like, I know I love Madison, but she's obviously such a stirrer, and I was like, that poor young girl having to hear that. Oh, I was just, like, heartbroken for her, but yeah,
but
I just
Austin's not into Sally, so, I mean, no,
yeah,
but and it's I think it's kind of like letting a girlfriend know, "Hey, heads up, that chick over there, don't trust her, like, she's got eyes for your guy." I read it more like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
s
didn't think it was that negative for Madison to say it, but I could see for her, she knows that her relationship is like, look, she's the one that, what, 9 out of 10 times, she's the one driving to Charleston. She's the one putting all the energy in. He's just being a lazy. And now, like, now on the exit, when they were talking about children, like last year, about, her wanting 4 children or whatever, now he's just going to, like do her dirty this way. It's so
I
gross.
know, and to lead her on,
I
introduce her to
know.
family, to do all of that, like, he's just so gross like that. And you know what? You said something before which actually really resonated. So he got into that relationship after Craig was really settled with Paige. Boys have a tendency to do that. It's like if they see their mate starting to settle down, they go, "Maybe it's time for me." It's
100%.
such a
That
thing.
that's hun it's also Shep as well. That's when Shep decided because, then Austin's in a relationship, Craig's in a relationship, and that's when he suddenly because remember
Yeah.
how I thought that relationship may have been a sham? Like, it was hard for me to understand what was going on there because it's not really his character,
No.
but that's what was going on. Like,
Yeah. So, I wonder, like, because Craig is the relationship guy, he clearly wants to settle down, which
I
I'm
loved him so much this
I know.
episode.
Normally, obviously, I'm team Paige, like, but I have to admit, watching this, I do have a bit of a soft spot for Craig again because I'm like, he
Same,
just needs to settle down.
same.
I know he's arrogant. I know he maybe twists the truth and all of that sort of stuff. I do think at his core, though, he's like, I'm ready to settle down. I just want to have a nice home and sew my pillows and have some kids. Like that's just what he wants, and
That
that's
he
fine.
Exactly. This is why all the women of Bravo forgive him because he's the only guy that actually wants to be in a relationship out of the whole cast of Southern Charm Boys. Like, and
Queen.
and he's genuine and sincere, and at the same time, he has so many character flaws. Like, he would
Right.
not be easy guy to settle down with. That's for
No.
sure. Like,
It's a special yeah, it will take a special girl to yeah, to be with him, but I think, just back to that point around the boys, I think that they won't actually settle down until he does. Like, so he wants this, relationship and marriage, and he will definitely get that at some point, and I think that they will then follow if they ever do settle down. That's the only time it will happen.
well, I don't think they would make good husbands. Like, there's no doubt that Austin is somebody that will always want to look outside of the
Wondering, I
marriage, right? Like, so I just don't, I think guys should be comfortable if they're not going to settle down. Like, it's okay. Austin was saying, look, I'm not sure if I'm that guy. I'm 37. I haven't got that feeling. It's like, that's okay then. So stop
yeah,
pretending.
yeah,
Like, you
just be
know,
yeah,
be clear. Like, obviously with Audrey, she wanted 4 kids. Like, she's pretty clear that she wanted children all along. So you've just wasted some key years out of her life when really you had no intention, you
yeah,
know?
douche move.
Douche move.
Yeah, I
Love it.
agree. Oh, good old charm. Who else is there?
Well, so we had Patricia chatting with Whitney on the phone and then talking to her butler. What's her butler's name? Was it Ripley or something like
But
that?
yes, something like
Randy.
you
Her
ready to
butler Randy. Like,
oh,
how cool is it just to have a butler? Like,
right?
one,
Yeah,
gosh.
absolutely. Like, everything delivered on literally, what do you call it, silver service? Like, everything's delivered on a silver plate, and you're pretty sure he's wearing gloves and stuff. Like,
Uh,
that's next level, man.
this is how funny I am. I went through in my mind, like, okay, how much would that be a year? Like, when you've got super, could you invest like just for 6 months? And then I realized, no, it'd be ridiculous in like a little house. Like, it would just be so like you can't do it ever. I will never have that experience. So it's so great to see it on the
Oh my gosh, you're totally
TV.
I love that you thought it through that far. That is
I just went, like, this is amazing. Like, could you just imagine? It's like a paid friend kind of that would like she's got great relationships with her butlers that will
yeah,
just do anything for you with such like gorgeous like you can tell they really enjoy doing it. It's not like a
yeah.
like they do it so beautifully, like they're born for it. Like
Oh, yeah. Takes a special person to be able to have that attention to detail and the
but
patience,
you'd have to really love it. Like, you're in service
service, yeah.
to an older woman who's got, all that experience, life experience and stuff. And, the aesthetics are important. You're on a shift. And so it kind of be beautiful. I would love to be her butler if I was like an older gentleman or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it would be an amazing job.
Absolutely.
I would want to put the same kind of flair into it, like really, it would be a really fun job to have, I think, because you're kind of everything's the most beautiful quality. Everything you do has to be so done so wonderfully. So,
I
yeah, I think on both ends, being the butler or being the person being served on is amazing. Like, what an amazing kind of
and to
picture
be
into that
that
world.
yes, and also just to be that to be your workplace, like, her
This is what
house
I
is
mean. Yeah,
stunning. Like, the dogs yeah, it's so that
yeah,
was just absolutely cool. She makes me laugh. How about her trying to FaceTime Whitney and then
yeah.
figure out FaceTime? I was
Yeah,
dying.
that's right. And, like, just the way he dealt with that, getting the phone, coming back with a silver platter. I don't know, I was into that. I really enjoyed that scene. I mean, I've loved all the Butlers, but that scene really got me for some reason.
I know, me too. No, it's very sweet.
I mean, the
When
whole thing of Camilla, that was just so funny when Whitney was plugging, the pillows and just
yeah,
saying, "Oh, I really enjoyed that as well," which again just shows, like, how wealthy these guys are. Like, these guys are Whitney went to school with the royals, like, it's the real deal.
it
It's like
does.
we're so lucky to have this on telly. It's unbelievable to get
Right?
this insight. That's what I mean, like, it's unbelievable. It's
It's the best.
yeah.
I know to get because normally no one they don't agree to, yeah, things
No
like this.
way, no way. Like, we're just really lucky that we've got this tiny little insight into this part of society, so to
I
speak.
know.
It's hilarious. It really is.
It's the
Yeah.
best. Um, yeah, I mean, I feel like that's pretty much it. The
Well,
only other
we've got the buying the artwork and Austin getting the cats and stuff
yeah.
before we get to the party and the big argument.
Oh, yes.
Like, the
Gotta
right,
bring
so Austin getting cats, again, then he lets it slip that, oh, like, this is it felt really set up when Shep was like, "Oh, getting cats, that's like the big killer for a relationship." And then, the chatting, and again, Austin sort of saying how he's a bit jealous and would like to be going out a bit more. And it's just obvious that we can all tell that he's gonna break up with this poor girl. And,
yeah,
she can as well, and that's what makes it so uncomfortable. Um and then obviously Austin going into the art shop or the, gallery, sorry, and chatting with Charlie. I mean, how cute was
like
that?
yeah. Yeah, that was cute, that was funny. I love seeing, Charlie in the art gallery, she's so gorgeous and classy, but yeah,
Yeah.
the conversation about the artwork, I thought Craig was so funny when he was talking about, the old lady or she's like, "Isn't it, more
Is
valuable
she
than
is she
art
unwell? Like, it was really
what's
funny.
my house for?"
And his smile, oh my god, when he smiles like that, he has, like, the best smile, I think, on reality TV. Like, I was just like, "Oh my god, like, I've forgiven you for everything. Craig, like, you are the cutest guy in the world." That smile when he's like you can tell he really likes Charlie and he's like he just goes into that really cute space.
Yeah. I
Oh,
know, he's very
he's
handsome and charming, isn't he? And you know what, I like yeah, he has his flaws, as we all know, but he is
mm,
I love that he says that he plays the long game with the girls as well. Like, he's just like,
yeah,
I just like hanging out with them and being friends at the start and da, da, da," and then it just kind of eventuates. I think that's so nice.
he's a
The boys
legend.
give
Look how much we've turned
I
pro
know, I was
Craig.
looking
It's
Craig, I'm coming in
so good.
whole
Because
whole
what will probably happen if we're covering Southern Charm, if it's like our hit of the week for Bravo and reality TV, which I hope it is, then, I can see us flip-flopping because Craig is a nightmare as well. So I'm kinda loving that we will be the hypocrites. Like, one episode we're gonna love him, and the next episode we'll just turn on him and talk about what a nightmare he is. That's how I see this probably playing out this season.
I know, true.
Um,
At the moment, it's very sweet to watch.
yeah,
I really
it is.
wanna know what happens with him and Charlie. Anyway, let's see.
Yeah, I mean,
What's your
well,
prediction? Do you reckon they'll hook up?
I don't know. I think they will kiss for sure. I
Yeah.
think it's pretty likely.
Yeah, I think so
Yeah,
too. And then
yeah.
what the demise of Sally.
This is so good having Molly, Charlie as, like, is there anybody else new? I mean, I know Molly's, second season is. Who's the, is it that's it, Charlie? Oh,
Char
and Whitner. Is it
oh,
Whitner?
Whitney's the new guy. Yeah.
How's the southern names as well, Whitner? Like,
I know, I've never heard of that name, Whitner.
no, no,
Eh,
it sounds like a real South name, and again, like a real Southern boy, isn't he?
he's very Southern. Yeah, he's gonna be let's see if he's actually interesting because he seems like I don't know if he's a reality TV kind of guy. He seems just like so too normal to me. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah,
But I like that
interesting.
he gives Shep a bit of crap, you know? He's like yeah, he came in strong and gave Shep a bit of crap about him gloating, but, which I liked. But, yeah, let's go to the fight. I forgot about the fight at the end. I am you know what? And then this is the thing, classic like, Craig does flip his lid, which
Uh,
was one of his character flaws, but I am team Craig on this fight. I just think that Austin was poking the bear, watching from the sidelines, making his snarky comments, and he poked the bear one too many times, and you know what? That's what he got. He got
I
Craig's
mean, when Craig goes off, he goes off.
he goes
And,
off the
like
mhm.
like, he calls out the truth as well.
Yeah,
Like, he's a truth slayer, but from his perspective, which is not always, like, solid, right? But, like, it's what he truly thinks is the truth.
yeah,
And in this case, yes, it is the truth, you know?
yeah,
So
yeah,
this time, his complete crazy outburst is like, "Yeah,
he does,
screw you, Austin, you're being an asshole," is how we see it. But for the other people that have no idea about what's been building up here,
right.
like Charlie going, "Oh, oh, oh my god. Oh
Reaction.
my god."
That was
Like,
hilarious. That was such a little southern, "Oh my" yeah, not very
what's
not
the
very
gay guy's name again?
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo, and him in the background as well, like, 'cause I rewatched it. That scene is so funny, like, the whole like, it's the best
Madison actually
the
mentioned it.
best
Yeah,
say that
Madison was
again?
even did speechless at one point. I think she was
Yeah, yeah.
but you're
It
right,
was
they don't
pretty
know the build up. They don't know the build up, and, I mean, what's his name? Austin deserved every bit of that, and I thought yeah, I actually don't think Craig was exaggerating anything. He just let it all out and said everything, very truthfully, and to be honest, I think Austin needed to hear
Yeah, well, I mean, Austin again is playing the victim or like, "Oh, I don't understand what" no, he's just crazy, you know, he's not doing any reflection, and again, the way that Craig's passed that message or the way he's dealt with it isn't in a way that's going to in
yeah.
any way support growth
No,
on
he's
Austin's end. So like really fun for us to watch. Does this help any of them develop as better humans? Absolutely not. It's like ridiculous. The way they were behaving is ridiculous. And they have no idea. They think it's legit, right? And this is what makes Southern Charm the best thing to watch. Like it's just
they're
the
children, yeah.
hubris of the boys, they are sincere. They're so sincere in their interactions and their petty fights and stuff. It's just fantastic. So good.
So classic, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
and then Craig storm out. He just storms out and he's like, "I'm done." What a good way to finish the episode.
'Cause he sort of came back in, right? He went upstairs and
Did he
then he
come
came
out?
back down. Yeah, so then he came back outside. So I can't remember if it was who was he was the inside with. Then came back in and they went at it again. Like, yeah.
Did I miss the end of it? I thought he just walked out and that was it.
When he walked up, then he came back out again
Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah.
and they tried. He kind of tried and it just went nowhere.
Oh, yeah, yeah. 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 I mean yeah. I mean, what was Craig's prediction true? You know how Craig said to Austin, when all my ex-girlfriends have had a cat as soon after we break up, you know, will Craig and Austin's friendship break up? He did just say cat. No. I
Well,
don't know.
like Madison and Austin were on Watch What Happens Live this week, and
Oh,
they're
yeah, I
still
missed
not friends. Craig and
that.
Austin are still not
See?
friends. So this is going to be season-long fighting.
Oh my
Like, it's going to be
god.
amazing, I think. Like,
This is
just
great.
ridiculous kind of, yeah, stuff that doesn't, even though it's toxic, it doesn't stress me out at all to watch it. It just seems so funny. Like, why is that? I don't know, but I just do not get triggered at all. It's great.
They're hilarious. No, I love it. Great episode of Southern Charm.
Amazing episode. I don't think I've got any other notes here.
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
no, that covered it all. It really did. Ba-boo, ba-ba-doo-doo-doo. It's easy as the
Love
birds and the bees and the 1, 2, 3.
how wouldn't you love to go to Charleston one day? Like, I actually would love to visit.
I would love I mean, America just like, I'm in love with America. I wanna go to Charleston. It's expensive though, like, when I was in Peru and stuff, I now know so many people as well, like, I've got quite friendly with a lot of people, and, there's people I've worked with. My old boss at Chevron works up in, the States and, like, lots of friends, like, people I could stay with but it's bloody
Oh,
expensive. Yeah.
yeah, I know. It's a big trip. It would
Yeah. It's
trip.
just yeah, whereas, I could go live in Peru for however many months and hardly spend, like it's like, you could go for 3 weeks to America or 3 months to South
Yeah.
America,
Oh,
like Northern
absolutely.
America. Yeah, so I don't
Anything
know, I
more.
might save that one for when I'm retired, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know. How funny. Alright,
Yeah.
well, I think that is a wrap. Fun times. Can't wait to finish off the rest of Southern Charm.
Bye.
Bye. Oops. Oh, no.